welcome to the new episode of Popcorn with your host Aditi. Based on S. Hussain Zaidi and Jane Borges' hard-hitting book Mafia Queens of Mumbai, Gangubai Kathiawadi chronicles Ganga's rise to power and fame from a demure small-town girl in Gujarat to the undisputed queen of Kamathipura in Mumbai.
कहते हैं कमाटीपुरा में कभी अमावस की रात नहीं होती, क्योंकि वहां गंगू रहती है।
Women invitingly standing at the doorstep of a brothel in the bustling bylanes of South Mumbai's infamous red light area, Kamathipura, is a scene that is real, tragic and dramatic. Director Sanjay Leela Bhansali's film Gangubai Kathiawadi sets entirely against this gritty backdrop of Mumbai, tells the story of many young women who were sold off to brothels for a few hundreds, solely through the eyes of its protagonist Gangubai. The role of Gangubai is played by the most versatile actress Alia Bhatt. It's at some point in mid-1950s or 1960s when a naive and guileless Ganga is conned by her own darling Ramnik, which has been played by Varun Kapoor, to steal away with a guarantee that he will clear the way for her to make it as a courageous woman in Bollywood. What ends up as reality, we as a whole know, is that Ganga, who rechrists herself as Gangu and in the end Gangubai, turns out to be a courageous woman of Kamathipura, all things concerned. Throughout the long term, Kamathipura turns into her home, the house of ill-repute young ladies, her family, and all of the Kamathipura her space. However, her excursion is full of difficulties, rivals, and a social disgrace that draws out the contender inside her. The beauty of the film lies in how it shows Gangu's grace transformed through various stages in her life. The narrative takes time to build up, even slowly down along the way, but not without leaving an impact through the fiery dialogues and powerful moments.
ठान लिया गंगू ने, हमारे बच्चों को इनको शिक्षा का हक दिलाकर ही रहूंगी और समाज में इंसान की तरह जीने का हक मैं लेकर ही रहूंगी.
It's an Alia Bhatt show all the way, as she slips into the role of the boss lady in a world full of brothels and lustful men. It might take a while to feel comfortable with the idea of Alia playing this part, but by the end of it, you find yourself rooting for her, especially when you watch her dish out dialogues with supreme confidence, audacity and a killer instinct. Ajay Devgan, even in a brief role of Rahim Lala, leaves a solid impact. The rest of the supporting cast like Seema Pava, Vijay Ras and Jim Sharp put their best foot forward but don't have much room to shine. Shantanu Maheshwari as Gangu's love interest puts a fine performance, and the bittersweet moments between Gangu and him are among the more memorable parts of the film. Bhansali drives his account similar to the book, with each test and episode moving with a section. While there's a turn pressed into the film, like how Gangu transformed into descendant for the ladies in Kamathipura, her contact with the city outside and a political desire, we are still passed on wanting to find out about the remainder of her life and everything unfold. There are a few flawlessly created, appalling minutes in Bhansali's unmistakable style with a ton of artfulness and energy. Nonetheless, the account digs profound into one part of Gangu's life. The creation's team is first class. Every tune is amazingly and brilliantly picturized, even while Gangu stands like a dream in white amidst everything. Be that as it may, none of the tunes other than Dholira are excessively significant. Like every other Bhansali film, this one too is a visual delight. While the camera captures the dark alleys of Mumbai's red light area, it does so with extravagance and ample gloss. Yes, the story brings to the fore some poignant truths about the society, the lives of the sex workers, and raises some hard-hitting and pertinent questions. Yet, when you leave the theatre, the larger-than-life world recreated with Bhansali's vision linger on your mind, and the mystery surrounding Gangubai's eventful life piques your interest even more.